Fear is filled with emotion and nostalgia as Jerry O'Connell, Wil Wheaton, and Corey Feldman come together to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the beloved film Stand By Me. Sitting down for an intimate and heartfelt conversation, the trio reflects on the enduring impact of the film, the bonds they formed as young actors, and the profound losses they have experienced over the years. What was once a coming-of-age story about friendship has evolved into something deeper for them, a reminder of time, loss, and the importance of human connection. As they speak, it becomes clear that Stand By Me is no longer just a film they worked on decades ago. It is a living memory that continues to shape their lives. The story, originally directed by Rob Reiner, captured the essence of childhood friendships in a way that still resonates today. Watching it now, the actors feel a different emotional weight, especially remembering their late co-star River Phoenix, who passed away in 1993 at the young age of 23. The film has become a tribute not only to the innocence of youth, but also to those who are no longer here. The conversation turns to the shocking loss of Rob Reiner, a director they all deeply admired. The actors recall the moment they heard the heartbreaking news, describing how they were in constant communication, sharing their grief and disbelief. Just days before, they had been together on tour, celebrating the legacy of Stand By Me, making the loss even more difficult to process. For them, Rob Reiner was more than just a director. He was a mentor, a guide, and in many ways, a father figure who treated them with respect and kindness during the filming process. Each of them speaks passionately about the unique way Rob Reiner approached filmmaking. Unlike many directors, he took the time to truly connect with his young cast. He asked them questions, listened to their thoughts, and encouraged them to bring their own emotions into their performances. This approach created an environment where they felt safe, valued, and free to explore their characters. It is something they all agree made Stand By Me the timeless classic it is today. Looking back at the filming experience, the actors remember the camaraderie they shared. Spending months together in close quarters, they formed bonds that mirrored the friendships portrayed in the movie. Like any group of young boys, they had their disagreements and playful conflicts, but those moments only strengthened their connection. They described their relationship as being like brothers, a sentiment that still holds true even after 4 decades. One of the most poignant parts of the discussion revolves around River Phoenix. The actors recall his quiet confidence, his immense talent, and the depth he brought to his role. Even as a young actor, River Phoenix carried himself with a maturity that set him apart. However, beneath that confidence, they now recognize signs of pain that they did not fully understand at the time. Reflecting on his life and career, they express a deep sense of loss, imagining the incredible achievements he could have accomplished had he lived longer. They believe he would have become not only an award-winning actor, but also a beloved musician. The memory of River Phoenix remains an integral part of the legacy of Stand By Me. During past reunions, the cast honored him in meaningful ways, including leaving an empty chair to symbolize his absence. It's a gesture that reflects the lasting impact he had on their lives and the void left by his passing. For the actors, talking about him is both painful and comforting as it keeps his memory alive. As the conversation continues, they share behind-the-scenes stories that highlight the authenticity of their experience. From adventurous activities like river rafting and dune buggy rides to simple moments of playing football between takes, their time on set was filled with genuine joy and spontaneity. Unlike today's film sets, there were no smartphones or social media distractions. Instead, they spent their free time bonding, creating memories that would last a lifetime. The actors also reflect on how their perspectives have changed over the years. As children, they saw Stand By Me as an exciting adventure story. Now, as adults and parents, they view it through a different lens. The themes of loss, grief, and the passage of time resonate more deeply. Watching their own children grow up, they understand the fears and hopes that come with parenthood, making the film's message even more powerful.
They acknowledge that the world has changed significantly since the release of Stand By Me. Today's generation experiences life in a vastly different way, often mediated by technology and social media. The actors express a desire for younger audiences to experience the kind of unfiltered, real-life adventures that defined their own childhoods. They believe the film serves as a reminder of a simpler time when friendships were built through shared experiences rather than digital interactions. The re-release of Stand By Me in theaters provides an opportunity for a new generation to discover its magic. The actors are particularly excited to share the film with their own children, hoping it will resonate with them as deeply as it did with audiences in 1986. They joke about having to force their kids to watch it, even going so far as to take away their phones during the screening. For them, it's important that younger viewers understand the value of genuine human connection. Throughout the interview, humor and laughter are woven into the conversation, reflecting the enduring bond between the actors. They tease each other, share inside jokes, and reminisce about their younger selves. Despite the passage of time, their chemistry remains unchanged, a testament to the strong foundation they built during the filming of Stand By Me. They also discuss the iconic elements of the film, including memorable scenes and the famous song Stand By Me, which continues to evoke powerful emotions. The song has become synonymous with the film, often catching them off guard when they hear it in everyday settings. For Wil Wheaton, performing the song at events has become a recurring experience, further cementing its place in their lives. As the conversation draws to a close, the actors reflect on the lasting legacy of Stand By Me. They emphasize that its success is not just due to its storytelling, but also to the genuine connections formed both on and off screen. The film's themes of friendship, loyalty, and growing up remain universal, allowing it to resonate with audiences across generations. For Corey Feldman, the experience of working on Stand By Me was particularly significant. Coming from a difficult background, he found a sense of stability and support on set. Rob Reiner provided guidance and encouragement, creating an environment where he felt safe and valued. It's an experience that left a lasting impact on his life, shaping his understanding of trust and mentorship. The actors express a deep sense of gratitude for the opportunities they have had and for the relationships they have maintained over the years. They acknowledge that not everyone is fortunate enough to have such enduring friendships, making their bond even special. For them, Stand By Me is more than just a film, it's a shared journey that continues to bring them together. In the end, the 40th anniversary of Stand By Me is not just a celebration of a cinematic milestone, but also a tribute to the people who made it possible. It's a moment to honor the contributions of Rob Reiner, to remember the talent and spirit of River Phoenix, and to appreciate the friendships that have stood the test of time. As they continue their reunion tour and engage with fans, Jerry O'Connell, Wil Wheaton, and Corey Feldman remain committed to preserving the legacy of Stand By Me. They hope that audiences, both old and new, will continue to find meaning in its story and be reminded of the importance of standing by those we care about. 4 decades later, the journey of 4 boys walking along a railroad track still echoes in the hearts of millions. And for those who were part of that journey, the memories remain as vivid and meaningful as ever.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.